Chris, it is wonderful having you back for a multitude of reasons, but I think one of my favorites is you, however many episodes ago, dropped a very unique Today's Dad definition when you were first on the show. And you are still, to this point, the only person in our Rick house to have this Today's Dad definition. And to sum it up, your Today's Dad definition was a Today's Dad is somebody who is trying to not fuck up. So, as we are the podcast that defines Today's Dad, and as we say how a definition of Today's Dad is always evolving, we're curious to hear how your definition of a Today's Dad has evolved since we last spoke with you.
Yeah, sure. So I did watch the YouTube clip of the old one of me talking about it. And first of all, my hair looked great, which was nice.
It really did. And there was a nice yellow coffee cup you had there in it, too.
It was great. I was in the woods that week. I was at this very photogenic A-frame. I should have done it in like an extreme long shot so you could just see the house.
Well, it was a real missed opportunity.
Watching it, I did think like, oh, this was very much like I had a baby answer. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You had a 5-month-old answer. Sure. It's a lot different.
Yeah. So it was in June, right? Yeah. Olive would have been 6 months, maybe something like that. Five months old. She's born in November. So like, it's definitely different now that she's like 15 months. She's like walking. We're like trying to teach her to talk. We like feed her solid food now, you know, she's not quite talking yet. So she's not like not a baby anymore. She's definitely still kind of a baby, but it's really different. But if I can also give kind of a non-answer, and I bet this is a non-answer a million people have given, but I have a very specific reason for it. So I think that it's an interesting topic to talk about. Well, what I have to say is like, I have no idea what it's like to be a dad, right? I guess I have no idea what it's like to be today's dad or whatever, because I feel like right now we're in this completely world historical unique moment where we're all like working from home and like working and like taking care of our kids all the time. And I don't know what it's going to be like when the world goes back to normal. Do you know what I mean? Because I have a 15-month-old. I've been raising my daughter in the pandemic era since she was 4 months old, you know? So like, that's kind of all I know about parenting is, here's what it's like being a parent. You spend every second of your life with your child every day forever. and you have nowhere you could go that is other than being with your family. And in fact, there is no option except spending all of your waking time with your family. And not even the office, there's no such thing. You just spend every single second of your life with your child, and you feed them and put them to bed and talk to them constantly, and you're like completely in charge of everything that happens to them all the time. And like, to me, that's what being a father is like right now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
dude, that's on point.